You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Qwerpline this week is brought to you by Pastor McMaster's Cremaster Disaster. New from Huffer Pharmaceuticals, it's the only Archbishop-approved Catholic prophylactic. The Pastor McMaster Cremaster Disaster. Get softer faster.
Good morning, Nsburg, and welcome to Qwerpline. Big G Money here with A Train. How's it going, Alex?
Round and flat, like a trapezoid.
I think you missed that lesson in geometry.
I went to a really safe school. They wouldn't let us draw corners.
That's a real shame. Hopefully everyone out there is having a great day in beautiful Nsburg, land of the midnight sun.
I've not heard that one.
Few people have heard the musical stylings of The Midnight Sun, Nsburg's famous prog rock band, who, they opened for Tangerine Dream once.
And then what did they do?
Like I said, once.
And now the news?
As everyone's doubtlessly aware, last weekend was, of course, Nsburg's Yo Mama's Day. Alex, I got your mom a box of truffles.
I mowed your mom's lawn.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Gus, what the shit was that? Gus, do not impinge upon the sanctity of Yo Mama's Day.
Yeah, especially after I sent Yo Mama a ham.
We went in on that ham together.
Yeah, we went ham.
It was family style. Look, I know we don't get along, but that's the whole point. It's not about you, it's about Yo Mama.
Oh, wait. Oh, did anybody get Muriel something?
Oh, is she still in there?
Unfortunately. And no, nobody sent me anything on Yo Mama's Day. You're all such big disappointments, just like my real children.
Does she think we're her children?
No, but it all just kind of blurs together like one big wave of regret.
Next year. In other news, the Nsburg sewage treatment plant has gone missing.
Sorry, what?
Let me read that story again. The mascot, Freddy Ficus, the Nsburg sewage treatment plant, has gone missing. Freddy Ficus, of course, beloved by local school children.
Beloved is a strong word.
As he taught them all about where poop goes.
Hint, it's East Sump Acres.
And Nsburg Sewage Treatment is asking anyone with any information on Freddy's disappearance to please contact the police, as the costume was very expensive. Mascot performer Gregory Harveston is also missing.
So everybody be on the lookout for a muddy ficus.
That's not mud. And now we're going to the phones.
Gus, did you do this on purpose?
We have on the phone Kendra Tiltington, Director of Waste Management at the Nsburg Recycling Center. Hello, Kendra.
Hi, Graham. Hi, Alex. Thanks for having me.
What's new in recycling?
I'm glad you asked, Graham. Due to the unique nature of Nsburg residents, we're debuting a new program here at the Recycling Center called Recycling Amnesty Week.
You don't sound thrilled about it.
Well, that's because we're probably the only recycling center in the entire Western Hemisphere that's had to start a forgiveness program, because the people of Nsburg can't resist dropping off stuff they're not supposed to. Things like used syringes and alive raccoons. Well, you know what? For this week only, get it out of your system so we can get it out of ours.
Really? Anything goes?
Oh yeah, it's like Mardi Gras for trash down here.
So, Mardi Gras.
If you can't recycle it, bring it on down. We've got every dump truck from Chuffield to Lesser Miami lined up to take your garbage and then get rid of it so you stop putting it into the recycling center for the rest of the year. I'm begging you, stop doing this.
Hold up, can I rewind for a second? Why would a live raccoon stick around in the recycling center?
Oh, not just one live raccoon, so many raccoons. The people keep jamming into the intake slots. But why wouldn't they want to hang around here? There's all sorts of delicious non-recyclable materials for them to eat, like used mattresses and entire watermelons.
Who recycles an uneaten watermelon?
No one! They're just growing out of the roof of a 1972 Volkswagen Beetle that showed up one inexplicable morning.
How did someone get a Volkswagen Beetle through the intake slot?
Nobody knows, and we're all afraid to go near it. We think it might be from another dimension. We also huff a lot of lead paint fumes, because that's something else that's non-recyclable that keeps showing up here.
So what's going to happen to all this trash after Amnesty Week?
Well, first we're going to sort it all for you, because you won't do it yourselves, Nsburg. But then we're going to take all those garbage trucks, and they're going to dump it into a network of tunnels I've discovered underneath the recycling center. And then we can get on with the good work of bringing out glass and aluminum from the trash scheme.
Now, when you say network of tunnels...
Hey, guess what? We have another caller on another... Did you know we had more than one line? We do, and there's a caller on the other one. Go ahead.
Hi, Graham. Hi, Alex. Sandra Brentmore here from the Nsburg Rum Tunnels Historical Society. So thrilled to be on the radio. Do you guys know you're the only station we get down in the rum tunnels?
Really, that's odd.
And possible, apparently.
I don't think it is.
Well, we certainly can't get Julesburg 101 the mix.
I bet I can guess why you're calling, but why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of amnesty and forgiveness, but you can't dump trash into the Nsburg historical rum tunnels. They're a valuable part of our history. Also, we really can't deal with any more live raccoons down here. We've got enough already.
And the rest of the trash, surely.
I don't think you truly understand the scope of the raccoon problem down here in the rum tunnels that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. I'm pretty sure this ongoing laryngitis problem I have is half dank, half raccoon allergy. Look, I have a ton of sympathy for your voice problems, except I don't care because we have to put this trash somewhere, and Nsburg has decided that the trash place is the recycling center. So now it's my job to find a new place for trash. What about the Nsburg dump?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, the what?
The dump. It's 700 Refuse Lane.
Yeah, it's on the way to the recycling center.
Do you all know about this?
Yeah.
Then why do you keep bringing your trash to the recycling center?
We all have to do our part, right?
I can't believe it. You people, oh my God, raccoons everywhere, mattresses, this is Volkswagen.
Thank you, Kendra. And everyone at home, you heard it here first. Nsburg Recycling Amnesty Week starts on Tuesday.
That's a high energy lady.
Right, you. Hi.
Hey, Alex and Graham, before you guys let me go, can I still give you the phrase that pays?
That's not us.
Oh, right, that's Jimmy Jams. Oh, I love that guy.
Thanks.
And now, speaking of other people that work at this radio station, and it's time to go now to Richter Hammock Slam up in the QWRP traffic Qwerpline. How's it going up there today, Richter?
Graham and Alex, I'm going to need you two to keep quiet for a couple moments here. I have a perfect frame on this bird, and I don't want to startle it.
I've got a whole lot of questions, and they're all rushing to my mouth at the same time.
Nature photography, Alex. I've got the brown thrum in my sights, Alex. And now that it's made its triumphant return to Nsburg, I intend to make an equally triumphant return to the world of stock photography.
Richter, where are you?
And hey, here's a thought. Are you maybe going to get some stock photos of the traffic situation?
Glad you asked, guys. I am back where I belong, up in the sky, in the QWRP traffic Qwerpline. And that is the best vantage point from which to get as many candid shots of nature as I can. I've managed to retrofit a 1,000 millimeter telephoto lens to the mounts of a 50 caliber machine gun. The gimbals allow for an amazingly steady shot, and I am ready for anything that presents itself before me, which at this point is a brown thrum currently cleaning itself in the bird bath in front of the talc barn.
Oh, great. Hey, how's the traffic at the talc barn?
Actually, it keeps zipping in and out of frame. It's kind of annoying. I'm running out of room on my card, and I may need to land soon to dump some photos. Could one of you maybe look out the window and see if anyone's accidentally parked on the helipad?
Richter, the helipad's on the roof. How would anybody park there?
Not your helipad, my helipad. I'm not keeping my computer and photography equipment inside that building. It's not safe.
Well, where's your helipad?
Next to my car.
Richter, you can't land the Qwerpline in the QWRP parking lot.
Can and have on numerous occasions, Alex. And I would like to point out that according to certain FAA regulations, if the engine is still running, it is not a complete landing.
I don't believe you.
It's okay for you to be unsure about these things and to ask, Graham. That's why I'm a licensed flight instructor.
God help us.
Richter, could I convince you to look away from your lens for a moment and just have a gander down at Highway 3 and tell us how the traffic is?
Well, judging from what I can see, the back tire of this AMC Gremlin looks like it has just the minimal amount of tread left before a burst. So if you are driving on Highway 3, specifically in an AMC Gremlin, you may want to pull over. Otherwise, looks like there's going to be a pileup. Back to you, Graham.
Well, And now,
Because we crave disappointment.
we go now to our summer intern, Derek, who is at Nsburg Town Square, where they are unveiling the memorial statue to the late Aldersman Richard Thurpston.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I'm surprised you're actually not down there.
You're surprised?
Did you not know this was happening?
Sure didn't.
You knew they were building the statue.
Yes, I did, but we had a talk about this, and you know what? Let's just go and see how it pans out.
What do you mean?
I'm as interested in this as you are.
I actually wasn't really, but now I definitely am. Derek, how is it going down there?
Hi, guys. It's a beautiful spring day down here at Nsburg Town Square, and there's a lot of electricity in the air, but that could be due to a wiring fault.
Good start.
Thanks, I've been working on my segues. So let me set the scene. There's a small group of people milling about with refreshments. They're all gathered around what looks to be a statue. It's covered with some sort of drop cloth, probably satin.
It's like I'm actually there.
I'm trying to paint a picture with words because radio is a theater of the mind.
Got more of a finger painting going on here, but continue.
Despite the drop cloth, the statue doesn't seem as impressive as I'd expect. I met Richard Thurpston once, and he didn't seem very tall, but then again, he was sitting down. But maybe the statue is just how I remember him, face down on a plate of muffins.
Derek, maybe hold the review of the statue until they unveil it.
Oh, it's happening now. Alex, you should be down here to be doing this.
Probably, but I'm not.
And now, in recognition of his great accomplishments, we unveil the Richard Thurpston Memorial Statue, Phase 1.
What do they mean, phase 1?
Oh, the drop cloth's come off. There's 2 of them.
What?
Yep.
It's kind of impressive, guys. 2 vast and trunkless legs of bronze stand in the square, and near them on the stand, a Ralph from the Pipeman in despair. Let me go read the inscription. Look upon my works, ye mighty and...
Derek, are you still there?
Yeah?
And what?
And that's all it says. Guys, I don't think the statue's finished.
You think?
They did say phase 1.
I'm going to try to get some answers here. This is no way to treat a beloved member of the community who lives inside me. Mr. Ralph of the Pipeman, I have some hard-hitting questions for you.
Hey, yeah! How do you like the statue?
It's just 2 hollow shins.
Well, it's just Phase 1. But Phase 2 is funding now.
What do you mean funding now?
Alex, don't steal my interview. But what he said.
Well, it turns out the bronze is a bit more expensive than we budgeted it for in our initial bid, but that's what this coffee can is for.
Oh, I love these.
Well, those are copper, but thank you. Anyway, we're calling on all the citizens of Nsburg to help us out in our grand bronze drive.
A bronze drive?
We're hoping citizens of Nsburg will go for the gold and cross our palms with silver by donating any unused bronze they may have. We're looking for any used bowling trophies you may have, unused bronze baby shoes, or maybe some low-value archaeological artifacts.
Like what? Like shitty amulets?
Sure, we'll take shitty amulets or crude sculpture or just any spare ingots you may have lying around.
You know what? I'm fresh out of spare bronze ingots, but I'll check my pockets for you.
Well, we're asking everyone to dig deep because we want the city to have a statue that truly embodies the soul of Richard Thurpston.
Oh, is that why it's hollow? Okay, well, I'll keep holding on to him until then. You let me know when it's done, and we'll just pipe him right in. Back to you, Graham.
So what happened there?
Well, I told them not to unveil it till it was done, but they'd already rented the orange cooler from McDonald's and they couldn't get their deposit back.
Ooh. I mean, that thing does get booked up for weeks at a time, especially during Sideball Little League.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
So, yeah, we look forward to the completion of the Richard Thurpston statue sometime in the next...
30 years.
Wow. That is some civic optimism. Well, that takes us right up to the break. When we come back, a reminder that we're in the midst of Nsburg in Bloom, and you can head down to Rusty Spline's funereal home and get yourself a planter made of remaindered coffins.
Is it coffin or casket?
According to my notes, I was actually supposed to say burial receptacles, but I didn't think I could do it without tripping over the words. As well, it's time once again for Hands Across Nsburg.
Oh, good. I love Hands.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, latest update is he's almost past the novel hovel.
It's not a race, Graham.
It actually is.
Did anybody tell Hans?
I don't know, but let's find out together after this short break. Stick around, more Qwerpline after this.
You're listening to Qwerpline here on QWRP-FM. Thanks again to our sponsor, Pastor McMaster's Cremaster Disaster, the only Archbishop-approved Catholic prophylactic. Pastor McMaster's Cremaster Disaster sure beats a mustard plaster.